Good morning, everyone. Grandpa's pissed off because I just want to watch good content and I keep getting spammed by AI slop. I'm sitting there at my lunch break, just scrolling some YouTube shorts because I like to do that. I like to see what people are making. Here's where we run into the problem. My feed has officially reached the level of I hate YouTube. YouTube has over 50% of my videos being crap. Just crap. So my feed looks like this. Let's see if it looks like this for you guys. Real person. AI slop that is a story from Reddit read by an AI voice. AI slop that is some sort of weird thing where the one that I saw that I was like, I'm officially done, is a nurse in an MRI room with scissors, and then suddenly the scissors go into her even though the MRI is to her left. It doesn't make sense logically. Recently a video of an AK-47 firing, but the AI literally turns the bullets around, generates random bullets. After it fires, air quotes, it ejects a case that still has the bullet in the case. None of it makes sense. And I'm so fucking tired of the fact that the CEO of YouTube is encouraging more AI. So, I didn't even finish my full thing. It's real person, AI slop of story, AI slop of generation thing, like what's being shown at the top of my screen right now. Then followed by an ad for something, then followed by content that was created in order to sell something that wasn't actually an ad. Then it's another real person, then it's another AI, then it's another AI, then it's another ad, then it's another person, then it's another ad, then it's you get the idea. Over 50% of my content is either an ad selling me something or AI generated crap. I'm trying to have fun on my streams, take my clips and bring them over to YouTube, and maybe people like them, maybe they don't. I don't know. But it would at least be nice to know that I'm not competing with people who literally put a bullshit prompt into something and then just push it out and then get put into the algorithm. Because here's the thing. The people who are using AI to generate their junk videos, they will put in 100 prompts into an AI generator. They will then create 100 30 to 60 second shorts, and then they will take those shorts. They will then put them onto 5 to 10 different YouTube channels and gather the advertising revenue from all of them. And that's that. I went and did a super fast search. 6-month-old article here from The Guardian says that more than 20% of videos shown to new YouTube users are AI slop. This was over 6 months ago. It has only gotten to a higher percentage, where I'm seeing probably 4 out of 10 videos are AI generated. And this is something that needs to stop. I don't know why people haven't done something to stop this. Go to Rumble. Go to any other... Like, people need to legitimately give this thought. Because if the content creators that are big, Markipliers, Jacksepticeye's, Demes, Cha-Chas, Smuggalanas, Asmongold, if no one says, hey, YouTube, you got to do something about this AI slop. If no one says it, then it's never going to change. If you don't stop going to YouTube and instead go to somewhere else, it's never going to stop. You have to show that you aren't going to accept it as a creator or as a viewer. Because here's the problem. Their CEO has made up his mind that it is way easier to deal with the AI slop than it is to deal with real people who really need to be paid to earn a living. Because whenever we are actually creating content, that one channel that we actually have to put effort into matters to us. It needs to be paid at a better rate. Whenever someone can go to an AI prompt and then generate enough content to fill 20 channels in a single, maybe 12-hour period, maybe, but I'm pretty sure that they're uploading these videos faster than that. But we'll say 12 hours. If they do it for 12 hours, they get 20 channels. Each of those channels can be paid way less because they have 20 channels that they care about. It also means that they can push the envelope on things. I'm seeing weird videos that I don't think should have been on YouTube. Very sexual videos. But if you have 20 channels, losing one of them, you just replace it with another AI slop channel, and you're able to keep going. It'll grow back up just like all the other ones. So it's diluting their ability to stop people because they can just make another channel. Not a big deal. It's suffocating new actual creators who are actually putting time and effort into things. It's muddying up their servers with bull that doesn't belong there. Like, if you wanted... I don't understand this because of the fact that, like, YouTube has the user base. It has the market share. It doesn't need AI slop to actually bring people in. It doesn't need it. It already owns the market share. So it's not like you have to put something to bring people in. People are coming. So you don't need it. Meanwhile, you are having so many... Let me do a quick Google. Let's find out what it is nowadays. How many hours of content are uploaded to YouTube every minute. We'll do every minute. Every minute, there are 500 hours approximately uploaded to YouTube. You take out the AI of that, we'll go off of this article where it's 20% of YouTube videos are AI. 20% of 500 hours is 100 hours of YouTube video that they don't have to house, they don't have to parse, they don't have to do anything for. That's substantial. That's over 2,000 hours in a day that you save by cutting out the AI bull. So they need to, or they would benefit greatly by cutting out the AI, because then people will actually want to, there's going to be a breaking point where people just go, I'm done. I'm getting very close myself to just being like, I'm done. I'm not doing the stupid shorts anymore. I'll find something else. You know, Instagram Reels, fucking TikToks, things like that will take over. YouTube will lose. They need to clear this up. They need to actually show that being a person is actually creating a content, not asking a computer to create your content, is what's going to be rewarded on their site. They need to do that. Sure, let people upload the AI content, but don't reward them for it. Don't give them payouts. Say, you didn't make this, so we're not paying you for this. What's it called? Capwing. Capwing made this. You didn't make it. You typed 50 words into a thing and said, generate the video. Generate the video of a cat man getting arrested by 2 cops. It's wild to me that this is a thing. Like, yeah, we should be able to generate AI content if we choose to, but then you're adding a financial incentive on the backside of it, that if you generate the right kinds of AI content, you can actually make a lot of money off of that content. And I don't like that. I don't like that at all, because I was raised in the generation where you work hard, you bust your ass, you do what you're supposed to do, and you will find yourself rewarded for it sometimes. Sometimes you got bad luck and no one found you, or no one came across your content, or it just didn't click with people, whatever the reason was. But we are very rapidly reaching a point where if you are just able to type 50 words into a prompt, you're able to succeed. 50 words into a prompt, generate 10 videos with the same prompt, maybe changing one or two words, and then put them across different channels and see what happens. I got a story last week where it was a dad was pissed off with his 3 sons who got someone pregnant because he found a pregnancy test that was positive in the communal bathroom. By the end of the story, he was having his sons pee on pregnancy tests because that's how pregnancy tests work. It's stupid. It's full-blown stupid bullshit that is absolutely generated for no good reason other than to steal algorithm time. Occasionally, here's the problem. I have to thumbs up one of these things just to show my wife, look at how ridiculous this is. Which then puts more AI content in front of me, even though I don't want the AI content. Yeah, I thumbs it up. Why? Because I save it. I mean, they used to have the ability for me to add things to a save for later list that was very easy, but then they stopped allowing me to make my shorts list. I had a playlist just for shorts that I could save shorts to without doing a like. But at the same time, I think that if you add something to a playlist, it also works it into your algorithm. So I don't think there's any way around it. They look for any sort of engagement with these, which if you type, oh, look, it's AI, like 99% of the comments are, it also encourages your algorithm to give you more AI. YouTube seriously has a problem. Their CEO is a piece of garbage human being who wants to literally replace all of you with a robot. All you creators want to be replaced, or he wants you to be replaced. Sorry, you don't want to be replaced. That's a bad speaking moment on my part. I don't like it. I want me, I want Waffles, I want every person who puts the effort into making their content to be the ones that are actually rewarded on YouTube. I work a 40-hour-a-week job. I then work another 10 to 20 hours a week on top of that, doing a side job. I then spend another, let's see here, every single day of the week, I work 3 hours on family-related events. So that's 15 hours of that, plus wake up at 7, go to bed at 8, so another 13 hours for Saturdays and Sundays of dealing with my family. And then I put streaming time and editing time on top of all of that. And I get buried in an algorithm by someone who spent 30 seconds typing, have a cat man in a tank top with muscles get arrested by 2 white officers in front of a mansion. It's bullshit. You know it's bullshit. I know it's bullshit. The only people who want that AI stuff to be continuing are, well, people who want to use that to make their money. AI does have areas of gray. There are people who use AI to help them generate an asset. There are people who have AI help them to generate their entire content. These two things are not the same. They aren't. If you have your AI generate an entire video game, we'll say, content-wise, that's way different than that book cleaning up game that had 4 pieces of art that were not originally created from AI. They were created by an actual artist in the studio and then were modified using AI. In other words, imagine this. You're at the end of making all these art assets as an artist. And then it's like, oh, shoot, we can't have it exactly like that. We need to modify it. We need to add this thing to it because maybe the story has been modified and you need to take a character out, add a character in, add some sort of breadcrumb for something into a piece of art. You're like, well, that's going to require me reopening that, adding layers, doing all this art, doing all these things, or I've already done 99% of this. I'm just going to ask AI to take my own art and modify it slightly. That's a very different thing than someone who had it generate everything in their game. Personally, that's my opinion. Would I like to use artists myself? Yes, I would. I think that artists and having that real world touch is important, but I also know that there's a lot of expenses that come with that because artists don't offer their services for light payments. Me getting this model was like $600 on sale. On sale. And she did good work. I'm not going to say that at all. She did very good work. But my point is, if you're starting hobbies or if you're an indie studio that doesn't have a lot of money or things like that, I can see the attraction to having something that's a cheap to free service or resource for you. I can see that. Now, if you have money and you're choosing to use free services and stuff like that, I mean, personally, I think that the best option would be an AI model that you upload art you made yourself and your art is used to train your specific model so that you can speed up your creative process by having it assist you. That's my personal take on creative generative AI. I don't like generative AI myself, but I do see the gray. I do see the gradient. I do see the variance in what's the difference between these different examples I just gave. But I know I'm a small content creator with only 30 subscribers right now. But we need a call to action for all content creators and all content consumers to just do something about this AI stuff. The CEO needs to step down, immediately. He needs to. You can't trust someone who wants to replace everything with AI. We want to give you more AI resources. No, don't. Please, for God's sake, don't give AI resources to people. We don't need that. We need you guys to actually give content creators a way of being found. That's what we need. We don't want more content. We already have more content than we could ever consume. Please. Literally, 500 hours in a minute. In a minute. Just for those of you who don't know, 500 hours in today's is 20 days in a minute. 20 days of content created in a minute. In one singular minute. That's how much content gets created. 20 days. We don't need more content. We don't need more brain rot bull. We don't need stuff that lies to us. We don't need any of that. I'm tired of seeing things that should never be there. So with that, please share this video with anyone. Take it to Reddit, take it to Twitch, take it to Twitter, take it to your favorite streamers, take it to anyone. Please. We need to see something. And I may not have the exact answer on what's going on. But AI is being used to make fake war, fake catastrophes, fake cute events, fake everything. And we need this to happen. I saw a video of a woman getting a fake otter, leading her to its fake pup, and her getting to take it to a vet to take care of it for a month, and then bringing it back. And it was the same size after a month. That's not how that works. Please share this. Please take it to whoever. comment it in threads, comment it wherever. But we need to push for people to make this change, to bring it around to the other side of AI, because AI can be very, very powerful and it can be very, very helpful. But it's best used for humanity. It's not in generation. It is for analysis. Look for patterns in medical care. Look for patterns in everything that you can. And that's what you need. That's what we need. A proper come to Jesus moment as a community in YouTube. So with that, thank you guys. I appreciate everything. Be careful with your lives, but join the fight against AI content slop, please.